Welcome to this episode of YouTube, where we are featuring a little bit of pup footage, and certainly for these growing pups, it may be hard to tell them apart. Just a reminder that Blackstone has a much darker muzzle. He's actually larger by about 2 pounds, and Kaz has quite a light face. And certainly, I think when we look at the two of them, Kaz looks a little more bulky, whereas Blackstone, it kind of looks long and lanky, and that's Blackstone doing a write-up there. One thing about Kaz, too, is he really likes to try to steal things, and he does whatever creative way he can in order to get what he wants. So he often paws up at Blackstone, and when he tries to get something, kind of moves in on him. Blackstone is a little bit less skilled at being able to acquire things, and it turns out he's probably lacking little skills in being able to keep things. You can see here he's getting chased by Kaz, and notice the hackle response on Blackstone. You can see hackles, what we call H1 through 3, hackles on the neck, hackles on the mid-back, hackles at the base of the tail. So those will go back and forth, and we'll figure out life in the pack when they get introduced. And obviously Rika is spending a lot of time at the fence, continuing to regurgitate on a regular basis for them, high-pitched whining. But notice the difference between how excited Kaz is on the right with a very extreme tail wag versus Blackstone not as excited. Now again, competition between the brothers, we know that happens, and so this is another example of competition on June 30th. This is the morning surveillance camera picking up Axel coming out of the woods, and Grayson, who always lays in front of that sand, keeping an eye on the pup yard. And Grayson rises with a T2 straight back tail that kind of elevates a little bit, and certainly is showing his dominance over Axel. So it's going to be interesting when those pups come in, how they influence the dynamics within the pack. Certainly we know that they will have their own challenges between brothers on which brother becomes more dominant, but they need to be able to fit within this rank hierarchy of the adults. And this is probably the first time that we're going to see a really developed rank hierarchy rather than just the pair of brothers and Rika, who is still a juvenile. So we are talking a lot about introduction. Now that it's July, we're watching the weights of these pups increase on a regular basis, and we're laying out the plans on how to integrate them as an entire pack and how to make that happen. So this is a perfect example, again, what we call an invite chase. It's like a little pounce, so like it might go down to a play bow, but if you watch Grayson's tail, pretty dominant there. So we know that Grayson has been the calmer, more timid of the two pups throughout his entire life. Add pups to that and add a dynamics of the pack to this pair of brothers, and you're going to see some changes. So we'll keep you posted on the introduction plan, so keep watching these YouTubes, and we will have a full moon webinar on July 13th at 7 p.m., and we should have a plan finalized by that date. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.